Hello and welcome back to another episode of A Slice of Fried Gold. My name is Paddy.
I think I'm Ben, I'm not sure.
I don't know either. I'm really hoping so. If you are joining us for the first time, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and comment down below. If you're listening to us on Spotify, please do give us a 5-star review and comment down below as well. This week we're doing another Reacts and Tales from the Internet. And hopefully you'll laugh along with us and give us your notes on the subjects as well.
Or at least, laugh with sympathy.
We know that they do that.
Yeah.
But with that said, Ben, you're going to start us off?
Yes, let's start with an Am I the Asshole?
Yep. Right, let's do it.
Okay, so, once again, I'll read the title out first. Get your initial reactions. Yeah. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to go to Dubai after my friend invited his stepbrother, who has a history of shoplifting and running out on restaurant bills? He's now calling me racist.
That's so much to unpack. Hang on, what? I'm not going to read the story. I'm refusing to go to Dubai after my friend was invited by his stepbrother, who has a history of shoplifting and running out on restaurant bills.
So imagine me and you were going to Dubai together, and then it's like, oh, by the way, I've also invited my stepbrother, who is known for stealing and running out on bills.
It doesn't make you... 1, it doesn't make you an arsehole. 2, it doesn't make you a racist. 3, it probably makes you smart, especially if you go to Dubai.
Yeah.
Christ!
Okay, so we're on the same.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
The same page.
Yeah.
Beginning right. So for the past 5 months, me and my friend have planned a trip to Dubai. I don't know why me and my friend. Let's call him.
Let's call him Dave.
Let's just not bother. Just me and my friend. Anyway, planned a trip to Dubai. We were going to fly there business class with our credit card points. We got a beautiful. God, I'm turning into a Suffolcan. We got a beautiful spot on the marina.
Yeah.
However, last minute he said he wants to bring his stepbrother. Now his stepbrother has a history of stealing. I've seen him do it when we went to Miami together. But I don't want to be there if he tries it in the Middle East. I told Tom I'm not going with him and that if he comes, I'll cancel.
Right.
Now, Tom and his brother are calling me racist. Tom's stepbrother is black. I love how they have to put that. Tom's brother said he is not going to do that shit there, but I don't want to take the risk, especially when the consequences are so high. This is getting to the point where I think Tom said he'll cut me off if I cancel on him. Tom's brother already telling other people I'm racist.
Wow.
Just weave that, delicately, Paddy, delicately.
I feel like I'm like that guy on the tightrope in between the two towers. Jordan, what was his name? Joseph
Fritzl?
No. The guy that was like a thing for a big time that was in Gordon Levitt.
Tom Cruise.
No. You're helpful, aren't you? But yeah, anyway.
I know who you mean. I don't know his name, but I know who you mean. Carry on.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No, that's the actor.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He played him.
Yeah.
But anyway. Right, weaving. You're not a racist.
No.
You can even say, like, dude, like, I thought this was like a thing between me and you. Besties going out on a holiday, why are you bringing your stepbro?
Mm-hmm.
We've planned it to go like just the two of us. We've booked it, that kind of thing. Just adding an extra person on is just going to make things complicated. Mm-hmm. If he then gets shit, you just go, well, you dude's a thief.
Well, this is the thing, because they've even talked about it, and the stepbrother's he's even acknowledged it and just been like, oh yeah, but I'm not going to do that over there.
You will. You will.
Because it's going to be even more expensive over there because it's fucking Dubai.
So ridiculous over there.
Of course, oh, I'm not going to do that over there. Yes, you are.
You really will.
100%.
Yeah.
And I'm not being racist here.
No.
But I know from people who have been to Dubai that the people there are more racist. So if you have someone of a particular shade of colour doing things like basically, if you have someone black there, the locals are going to be watching you like a hawk.
Yeah. It's the same with like women can't do anything there. It's just because that's their culture.
Yeah.
It's not a racist thing.
But
it's just that, like,
I've always
that's just
heard
who
like
they are.
anecdotes of like black people going to Asia and going to China and everything, and they'll go into shops, and the shop owner will follow them around the store.
Yeah.
Because all they get is what they see on the media.
Yeah.
So of course a black person walks into their store and they're like, shit, and so they start going, Dubai's going to be the same. You've got a black guy there, and I'm not saying don't take the black guy.
No.
Take the black guy.
Take the black guy. Just
the
make
black
sure he
guy.
doesn't steal.
But they are going to be watching you so much more closely. So
the thing that also I take from this is I do not understand how people have the bollocks to walk out on a bill in a restaurant.
It's been happening a lot recently here in the UK, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've had a couple in the area at the local pub down the road.
They've not made mainstream news though, so it doesn't obviously.
No, obviously. But they it's happening more and more. Like, I get it if you're just being a twat about it, then you're a twat. If you're just doing it because you're a twat, then you're a twat. I get that some people might do it because they've got no money and can't feed people, that kind of stuff.
Whilst when you say, some people I get it because they have no money and they physically can't afford it, fine. But then don't go and be ordering the fucking lobster thermidor with the Dom Perignon.
Yeah.
They're ordering like the most expensive shit on the menu, and we don't have the money to pay it.
Yeah, exactly.
Live within your means, people.
Yeah.
Live within your means.
I can't get my head around it.
There was that guy who's like a serial bill dodger.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, I think he's run out of like 6 different restaurants and everything.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it was only when like the final restaurant took it to the newspapers that other restaurants were like, oh my god, he ran out on his too. And yeah, he's like run out on like 6 different restaurants and everything. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. If you can't afford it, go McDonald's. McDonald's is cheap.
Yeah, exactly. I think the thing as well is that this guy is not the arsehole. He's not racist either. I think he just being... I wouldn't want to go on holiday, whether or not it's Dubai, America, Iceland, I would not want to go to a foreign country of any nationality with somebody that I know is a thief and has a history of running out on bills in a restaurant.
So we can't be friends anymore.
No. you are done then. You're done. Can't do it anymore.
I've got something to tell you. This is my...
I wrote this one.
This is me.
I'd be like, who are you going to Dubai with then? I'm your best friend. Where was I? I was not invited.
I'm going to Dubai with Tom, apparently.
Fuck you, Tom.
Yeah, no,
I think it's a smart move.
If I don't think I could even be friends with someone who is a thief because I'd be constantly on edge.
Yeah.
Constantly on edge, and to then go into a foreign country, I'd be even more on edge.
Well,
come on.
As being British, we are always very. I find I tend to be more conscious of especially when we went to America. It was we were very much sir, ma'am, because that's what they that's how they are over there. So we're trying to be respectful, and you're in somebody else's country. You're visiting.
Yeah.
You don't go to your mate's house and then go, oh yeah, cheers, and then help yourself to everything in the fridge and walk out.
Don't I?
No, I let you. There's a difference.
No, that's because there's nothing ever in your fridge. So you're like, yeah, help yourself. Open it up. Beer,
cheese,
beer, a little bit of cheese, butter, and some weird teeth whitening thing at the bottom. Okay, cool.
Oh, that's out there now.
Is that gone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gone. It's been in there too long.
We should have fucking used it then.
I used it all. That was just the backup one if I needed to top up.
Right, okay, fair enough.
So, that's alright. I used 3.5 tubes. Pearly white.
Until the coffee gets back at it.
Should be alright. Regular dentist visitations should be fine.
But yeah,
I don't think this guy's an arsehole. I don't think he's racist. I think he's probably actually being very smart.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And if
I
Tom,
tip my hat to
if
you,
Tom wants to cut you out of his life because you said no,
he's not your friend anyway.
I was about to say, there's a friend you don't need in your life.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
someone is going to literally guilt trip you and hold this over you because you don't feel comfortable, no one can force you to do anything you don't want to.
Saying no means no.
It's gonna get so much trouble with this
Yes, we are. Yeah.
But yeah, I just completely agree. He's not the asshole.
No.
Tom's the asshole, if anything, and also his brother, who is, of course, apparently, according to the story, going around the local area telling everyone that you are a racist. He's
He's a prick.
a prick. Yeah, exactly. So Tom, bad juju,
Naughty boy.
naughty boy. Right, that is the am I the asshole?
That is the am I the arsehole.
Yes.
Okay, right. Let's do some memes.
Some memes,
Some memes.
some memes.
Some memes. They are here.
I know I told you that we need to pad the time out, but come on.
No, I just lost them. I misplaced them for a second.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Okay, this one's good. During a video call, I realised that my coworker had an extremely high quality webcam. I asked her about it, and she says she streams regularly. I asked her what her Twitch ID was, and she asked,
What's
Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. That's one of those. Right. U-turn.
So
Swiftly turn left.
this is when it's a good thing that we're British.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you had that conversation, you got a really good webcam, what do you... Oh, I stream in my spare time.
good.
What's your
What's
Twitch
Twitch?
ID? What's Twitch? So weather! How's the weather?
How is the weather?
British people.
I went to a place that had a really good cup of tea the other day.
This is when being British would come in fucking clutch.
Oh, yeah.
You know. I just...
I mean,
Before I get political, just yes.
yes, we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
Okay, right. I visited a gun shop in Indiana once and had to use the bathroom. Inside was a portrait of a naked man with a thick wooden board covering his private part,
Excellent.
where it would be.
Excellent.
Curiosity got the best of me, and I tried to lift the board. It let an air horn off out through the whole store.
Brilliant.
And you know the regular gun shop people in there. It's like, he's look,
yeah. I love it. That's fantastic.
I also now want to do, if I ever get my own restaurant, I want to do this.
Reminds me slightly of the drag bar in my town.
Oh, yeah.
They have little glory holes in the males' toilets.
Tell me about it.
And as you pull open the door, there isn't a glory hole there, but there's a little note like, "You rebel, I like it."
Oh, that is really clever.
Yeah. You know, drag bar, of course, you're going to put glory
Yeah.
holes in the toilets.
Absolutely.
And then it's the fake glory hole and it's the fake out. And you're like, oh, caught you. But it would be better if it sounded an air horn or took a picture or something. That would be
Yeah, like your face like, huh? Oh dear, that would be good.
That would be good.
Right. Okay.
I can even tell, I bet you I know what picture it is. It's that black guy sitting on the edge of the bed. You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh,
The amount of time people have sent me, oh, look at this picture. I'm like, it's going to be that big black guy, isn't it? And then you open it up and like,
okay,
it's the big black guy. Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna call myself out now.
Right.
Okay. Because there was this hilarious meme, of I can't think. What's her face? So it was Amanda Holden it was like a picture, and it said Amanda Holden removes racy bathtub photo due to reflection in tap.
Right.
And I was just like, well, I guess I should inspect.
Of course.
I zoomed in and it was that black guy on the tap. Somebody photoshopped it. I was like, motherfuckers, I got caught out.
You got played, sir.
I did. I was so upset. But I tipped my hat to them. I thought it was quite beautiful. Right. I think adults need summer vacation. Like, let's just close all our jobs down for like 3 months and play outside. Please. I'm so tired.
I mean, I agree, but
I agree. However, I know that hospitality will still be working, so I'll be fine.
Yeah. And I know for my job, the shelves would be empty, so you know,
If only it could happen.
the country would come to a grinding fucking halt.
Exactly. It would be funny though.
It would be funny.
Right. This is a picture one, so it will be up. Okay. My teeth. The teeth of motherfucker that lived 1,000 years ago.
See, whilst I find it funny, but also I don't find it funny because I know the reason why.
Why?
Because think about it.
They have big heads.
No, there wasn't any real sugar here until the 1600s.
Yeah, I get that.
You
But
know?
that doesn't explain what sugar made your teeth all crooked like that.
No, but he's probably got crooked teeth. You just can't see it. It's just more the fact that he's still got all his
teeth.
teeth.
The whole point is that his teeth are all in straight in line, and the photo is the crooked teeth.
Oh, that's quite easy then. Inbred.
Norfolk.
Alabama.
Oh dear. Right. Okay. Right. This was good. Right. It's like a picture. Like it's like somebody's post on somebody's tweet, and his like picture is like a roadman in like a balaclava kind of thing.
Right.
And it goes, first female to reply with their Cash App on blessing them.
Right.
Somebody's posted. He's replied, gone, Father God, I ask you to bless this young woman's lady's Cash App, to wrap your arms around this woman's Cash App, to grant it serenity, peace after glory. God, Father God, I ask you to shine your light and heavenly eyes on her Cash App. Amen.
She got played.
She did, which I thought was hilarious.
That reminds me of the one which I saw where someone posted on Twitter, or now X. They'd been like, oh, I've only got 1p in my Venmo left.
Yeah.
And then someone replied going, oh, what's your Venmo? And she's replied with her Venmo like ID and a love heart.
Yeah.
But then the very next post is, no, cry face, because they've requested that 1p.
That's savage. That's so funny.
I was like, that's brilliant. That is, wow, chef's kiss.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is good. Right, last one.
Last one.
This is maybe it's time for me to fix my mental health. Oh, it costs money.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Well, I mean, it doesn't cost much. Well, no, it does cost money, but
You go to therapy.
yeah. Therapy's
Lord.
free.
Lord, people know that some people need it.
No, you just post your shit on TikTok, and apparently everyone's got a fucking opinion.
Everybody is a therapist.
Yeah. So there you go. You don't need a proper medically, recognised therapist. You don't need to pay money. Just post it on TikTok and hope it goes viral. Wise words with Ben.
Yeah, that's Ben's professional diagnosing there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All
What
right.
else have you got?
We've got a couple more confessions.
We've got some confessions. These confessions are good. They
Right.
tickle me.
So here's the title.
Okay. Oh my god, that looks fun.
I made a KFC worker clean my poop, and it's been on my mind for months.
Oh god. I think I already know where this is going, but continue.
Right. I, 21 male, live in a small southern Missourian town an hour south of St. Louis. St. Louis.
Yeah.
It's a small town where you go to surrounding small towns to run errands.
Right, okay.
Me and my girlfriend were heading home from a grocery store 2 towns over. On the way back, I felt the unsettling chirp from the devil himself through my butthole.
God, I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens.
It's when you hear the...
And you think, shit.
it's coming.
The floodgates shall be openeth.
I got off the highway and went to a gas station to get gas and poop.
Yep.
We went in, paid for gas, and I tried to poop, but someone was in the bathroom. Went outside and pumped gas, and afterwards I went back inside, but the bathroom was still locked. At this moment, it was do or die. You know he's touching cotton at
Oh
this
god,
point.
yeah. Any fart and it's gone.
It felt like holding it was an Olympic sport.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if they had that?
If that was an Olympic sport, I would have gold.
I would.
Because I don't know why, but growing up, because of course,
Yeah.
grew up in our town,
Yeah.
grandparents lived 3.5 hour drive away. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, of course my parents would always like, go toilet before we leave. I'd be like, oh, I don't need the toilet. We'd get to the start of the A14 and I would need the toilet, but oh no, we told you should have gone. And so they would make me, I don't think they'd make me hold it, but I was too scared to tell them I needed to go toilet. And so I'd hold it for the whole 3.5 hour drive.
Couldn't do that. Could not do that.
Yeah. There's probably going to be some repercussions when I'm like 67.
You're going to have literally no strength whatsoever.
It'll be a doctor be like, this is because you held your shit when you were 5.
We should take that guy from TikTok, the doctor from TikTok.
Anyway. At this moment, it was do or die. I felt like holding it was an Olympic sport. There was a KFC right next to the gas station, so I go drive my car there and park. Immediately, I run inside, leaving the car running with my girlfriend inside. I run towards the bathroom, and the store was out of order. And in this moment, I had to make a decision: A, poo my pants, or B, poop in the broken toilet.
In the broken toilet.
I went back to the car with clean pants, and my girlfriend noticed I looked disgruntled. Because he's been bursting for a poop.
We've been there.
He's been confronted with a dilemma. Yeah. He's chosen his way, but then he's not been able to enjoy that poop.
No.
He has been on the edge of his seat, literally.
Yeah.
Just in case someone comes in. She asked me what was wrong, and I said, I just pooped in a toilet that was out of order, and now some KFC employee is going to have to clean my poo out of a toilet. I almost started crying. This was about 4 to 6 months ago, and it always lingers in the back of my mind. And to the KFC employee that had to clean that 6-minute long turn monster, I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Okay.
Something similar happened to me the other week. It was not completely similar.
Oh, God.
I was at work.
Yeah.
And in our toilets at work, there's 2 cubicles.
Yeah.
So I was in one of them, doing my thing.
Yeah.
I flushed. And as I flushed, someone else walked in and went into the other cubicle. And as I was like pulling up my jeans and everything, I turned around and it was still there. I was like, I can't now double flush. I can't. Like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, do I stand
Do they
here?
know it was you in there?
No.
You could have double flushed.
But then they know someone's double flushed. And if they then... Because if either I double flush, I wait for them to leave and then flush.
But what happens if they need to double flush?
Or, and this is what I did, I then went out, washed my hands, went and made a drink, and then as they left, I ran in and flushed again. I was like, no, I cannot double flush in this moment.
Oh, dear.
Because that was the fear, because it was a monster. And I was looking at it and going, this needs a double flush. It may even need a triple flush. And I was like, I am not being this person.
I don't think I've ever triple flushed. I've doubled.
I think it would have only needed a double flush in the end, but it looked scary.
Was it an angry face?
It was an anaconda coming out. And I was just like, this may need a triple flush, and I'm not here for a triple flush. Especially when there's someone else in the... If I was alone in there...
Oh, yeah.
I'd have been like, fine, yep, cool, wait for a double flush, done. Maybe even wait for a triple flush. Fine. But it was the fact that someone came in just as I flushed, and I was just like, fuck.
That was funny.
But yeah, so, on to the next confession.
The next confession.
Right. When I was at school, I Googled something weird on the school computer.
Oh, God.
This happened in my history class.
Oh, God.
We were given an assignment on the computer. I wasn't working on it, and I was doing other things. Pardon me, sorry. I wasn't working on it, and I was doing other things and going on different websites.
He was looking at porn.
He was looking at porn. My teacher told me to come to her desk and bring my laptop. So I went over to her screen and she said, "You're just staring at the computer screen. What have you been doing this entire time?" She went to my history. There were 6 recent websites I visited. One was a shopping website, other was YouTube, and the other 4 were to other websites. Porn.
Dirty bastard.
And then the 7th thing I Googled, I know this is cringe, but I Googled hot pecs / abs.
Right.
When she saw that Google search, she gave the computer a weird look, and then she told me, "Okay, don't look that stuff up, get started on the assignment." And what makes it funny is that you can tell she was about to say something about it, but then she decided to leave it alone.
Does it say if this person's male or female? Or?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, that's a shame.
But I just know that this teacher's looked at it, been ready to go, "You're in deep shit," and then just gone, "No, this is too much paperwork."
It's like, God, you know what? I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
but didn't we have a teacher that got caught out in our high school? I'm pretty sure.
Do you remember who it was?
This
was after we left, though.
Oh, no, I'm talking about whilst we were there.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I know. I definitely the one that I know was not long after we left.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure a teacher had, obviously, because there's this point we had smart screens and everything, they had opened up their favourites, and it was in their favourite list.
Yeah, I had heard that one. I know. Yeah, no, I knew. I thought you were talking about actually.
No, I'm talking about that one because it wasn't that the female maths teacher.
Yeah.
It was a toy website, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. However, the one that I was thinking of was. Do you remember the French teacher that used to always play games?
Yes.
He got caught actually watching it.
Oh, no.
Like, full on.
What do you know? Tell me. Tell us the gossip.
Well, from my memory, this was ages ago, because obviously my sister went to the same school.
Yep.
And of course, by the time she was in and she was there and we had kind of left, my understanding was that he... I mean, to be fair to him, this is obviously, like most schools, most of it's probably rumour, so therefore most of it's a lie. But from my understanding was, he was going through like a really rough breakup or something.
Right.
He was drunk, he fell asleep in one lesson.
Okay.
And then in another lesson, a student went up to the front, or was like near the front, got up, went to his laptop, and clocked that he was on a certain website.
Brilliant.
That obviously everybody knows the opening tune from. And he kind of tried to minimise it quickly, but then obviously didn't do it in time, and then that student reported him.
The only memory I've got of that teacher in question was we learned because I had him for year 8.
Yeah.
And we learned that if you asked him about his keep up record, no lesson was done.
Yeah.
Lesson was cancelled as he dug the video out to show you his
keepy
uppy record.
Yeah.
That was the best. I don't feel like doing French today. Oh, sir! How many keep ups did you do? Boom. Video was on.
He was a knob.
Yeah.
I beat him at his own game.
Well done, I'm proud of you.
I'm.
What, did you do more keep-ups?
No, you know how he did like the pick a topic and you had to like say a thing from like that thing. Well, we'd played it like 2 or 3 times. It was like some teachers like final day of school would stick on a film or things like that.
Yeah.
Some he liked to play games, so we always played a game or something like that.
Yeah.
And we were doing it, and he did like a couple of rounds, and he kept on winning. And to be fair to him, he did keep on winning.
Yeah.
Of
course, he knew he was good at the game.
Met me,
right?
Because he was like we were going through the same things. So he was like starting picking different topics of the subjects, and then he was like, okay. Well, only God knows how I got to the final. It was me and him.
Right.
And he said, because he was arrogant as well, wasn't he? Because I'm so clever, I will let you pick the topic.
Right.
So I said Star Wars.
Okay.
And you saw his face drop.
Right.
And he was just like, that's fine. And he got like 3 in and then got Chewbacca wrong.
Oh, no.
And I went, that's wrong. He's called Chewbacca. And he went, okay, fine. And then walked off. And then everybody was like, I was just like, I just won. And everyone was like clapping. Yeah, go on, well done, Paddy. Yeah. He went over. He got a random coloured pencil from his drawer. He snapped it in half. And the actual usable end kept and gave me the bar. And he goes, that's your prize. And I was just like, wow. He was an arrogant
He
man.
had some issues.
He did.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in the lesson with the female maths teacher who had the website favorited. I'm 99% sure I was in the lesson.
Oh, really?
When it happened.
Oh, okay.
But I can picture it slightly.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Well,
this was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
I've been asleep since then.
Yeah. And why I also believe that I was in that room when it happened was because my class was also the reason she left.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we were the ones who gave her the mental breakdown.
I think we've talked about that in previous
We've
episodes.
talked about that in like episode 2 or 3 when we had our road trip to Lincoln.
Yeah.
But yeah, we couldn't. I don't know if this confession was like pre us or anything. But when we were in school,
I completely forgot.
I don't know about you, but correct me if I'm wrong. But in our computer rooms,
the teachers could see.
Teachers could see everything you were doing.
Yeah, but this person...
And could they also remotely control your computer?
Yeah, they could.
They close it down,
But they also said this was a laptop.
This was a laptop, yeah.
So they might not have had the... We had computers.
Yeah,
so I remember seeing like... They would have like... It was almost like a security camera screen.
Yeah.
And you could see everybody's screens on the thing. So
Yeah.
he knew... Like the teachers knew what they were doing.
Yeah, so you couldn't ever do... But that was the fun, like, if, say, a kid had managed to convince the teacher to let them go toilet or anything, that was the great fun of sneaking onto their computer and opening up a weird website.
Yeah.
And then when they got back, the teacher would be like, why were you on this website? That was best. Pure good prank.
Yeah, it was.
You know, victimless crime.
Until they got fired.
No, I'm not talking about the teacher, I'm talking about the kids. Until they got suspended.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't think that would have been able to happen in the UK. Because we don't get given laptops, we have computer rooms. So
We don't have the funding for that.
no. But I thought that was a funny one as well. And then, as I said, it reminded me of the maths teacher who opened up her favourites. Because, and the teacher was like, Miss, what's that?
Poor woman.
Poor woman. But, like...
Amusing.
Also, don't use your work laptop for favouriting that kind of... Because this was all everything being connected through your login.
Yeah. They had... But then that obviously then proves that teachers were using their work laptops as their personal ones as well,
100%.
when they weren't supposed to be. So it's her own fault.
Yeah.
So...
Any more memes to share?
No, I'm done with the memes.
So, final thoughts?
We should do final thoughts.
Final thoughts. What was my I'm the asshole? You're not the asshole.
You're
for
not
saying
racist.
No. If you don't want to go on holiday with someone.
Especially if they have a bad history.
Yeah. Like
It has nothing to do with this.
I'm never going to be invited on one, but if I was invited on a stag do and someone in that group of friends was just like constantly, get drunk, fuck shit up, I wouldn't go. Like, get drunk, I'm all for getting drunk. Stealing a traffic cone, ha ha ha, great fun.
I've got a couple.
But if you know there's someone who, the moment they get drunk, they start fights, they get chucked out of places, I'd be like, you know what?
It's not a friend.
Go have fun without me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so if you've got someone who you know steals and runs out of restaurants...
Yeah, don't take them.
Don't take them.
Especially in the country where they'll chop your hand off.
Yeah.
Basically. I'm just saying it, they will.
Yeah.
Don't. Memes be memeing.
Memes be memeing.
We've all been there with a thunderous shit before.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
And we've all been presented with either a blocked toilet or an out-of-order toilet.
Or no toilet
Or
paper.
no toilet. Yeah.
No toilet paper, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Especially when it's been like a wet one, it's just like you had a bit of diarrhea. There's like nothing to dry it.
No.
Just calling it now.
No, I've never had that.
No?
No.
Oh, you haven't lived.
But apparently I've had one where I've had to contemplate double and triple flushing.
Triple flushing, the poor thing. And what was the last? What was that? Just the school.
Looking up at weird things on computer.
Don't do it in school.
Private computers, come on, man.
That's what incognito mode is for.
Yeah. But maybe
Okay.
they didn't have incognito mode back then.
Maybe.
But yeah, just don't do it on.
Just don't do it at school, dude.
Don't do it at school or / work. You know, private computer, work computer, school computer.
Private things are for private time.
Yes.
It's quality private time.
And we shouldn't have to tell you these things, guys.
Exactly.
This is
basic 101.
Basic 101. Don't want to get caught doing weird random shit. Don't
do it.
Don't do it.
Dear. But that being said,
Comment down below.
Comment down below. Have you looked up porn while you've been at school?
Have you been caught out with a massive shit and don't know what to do? I get the feeling we're going to get a comment from my oldest brother on that.
Probably. Have you been racist and not want to go on holiday with a friend? Or have you been planning on going on holiday and then not wanted to go on holiday because of that kind of situation?
Yeah.
Let us know down below. Thank you very much for joining us. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. And if you are listening on Spotify, please do give us a 5-star review. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Cheers. Bye-bye.